performing operation on functions. So when we say operation, it involves the fundamentals operation, and these are the adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, plus the composition of functions. So we have here first is the sum and difference of a function. So from the word sum and difference, these are answered in addition and subtraction. So we will follow the rule on how we add and subtract integers. Ganun lang din po. Okay, so when we add integers po, like sign, copy the sign, add the number. Unlike sign, subtract the bigger number to the smaller number and affix the sign of the bigger number. And then in subtraction naman, we change the sign of the minuend and then proceed to addition. Okay, so let's have here example. So sum and difference function, if f and g are function with domain d1 and df and dg respectively, their sum is the function defined as, okay, f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. And their difference is the function defined as f minus g of x is equal to f of x minus g of x. So let us proceed to the example. So from here, our given are, take a look at your copy. So we have here our given f of x is equal to 2x raised to 3 plus 5x minus 11. For our g of x is negative 12x raised to 2 plus 7x plus 15. And then we have our h of x, which is negative 6x raised to 3 plus 5x raised to 2 minus 10x minus 8. And then for our I of x is equal to 15x raised to 3 plus 7x plus 4. So we have here our example 1, which is we're going to get the sum of our f and g. So we have here f of x plus g of x. So I think it is easier to add po natin na vertically. Okay, and then para lang po tayong ina-arrange lang natin in their proper column. Okay, yung ating pong x raised to 3 must be grouped ng x raised to 3, x raised to 2, x, and then the constant. So let's have here our f of x. So our f of x is 2x raised to 3 plus 5x minus 11. So ibig sabihin, wala tayong x raised to 2. So maglilip lang tayo ng a little space for our x raised to 2. So we have here 2x raised to 3 plus 5x minus 11. Nandito yung ating x raised to 2. So maglilip lang tayo ng konting space. Okay, then we have here our g of x. Here po. So, ilalagay naman po natin sa column ng ating x raised to 2, yung ating 12x raised to 2, then plus 7x plus 15. As you can see, this column is for the constant, this one is for the x, for x raised to, and for x raised 3. Nasusundan mo po ba? And then we follow the sign. Kapag parehas ng sign, copy the sign, add the number, and copy the variable with its corresponding exponent. Pag magkaiba ang sign, we subtract the bigger number to the smaller number and copy the sign of the bigger number. Okay, so we have here our constant, unlike sign, so we subtract. Okay, hindi tayo pwede mag-subtract ng 11 minus 15, di po ba? Kasi dapat bigger to smaller. So 15 minus 11 is 4 and copy the sign of 15 because 15 is greater than 11. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? And then we have like sign. Pag like sign, copy the sign, add the number, copy the variable. Then, pag wala po siyang kapartner, wala siyang katapat, just bring it down. Wala din katapat, bring down lang po yan. Kaya ito po yung sum ng ating f of x and g of x. Nasusundan po ba? Okay, now let's go to the number 2. H minus g of x is equal to h of x minus g of x. Again, gagawin po natin siya vertical form. So, let's go to our g of x. So, copy lang po natin siya. So, we have negative 6x3 plus 5x squared minus 10x minus 8. Wala pong space in between kasi kumpleto naman po in descending order. Nasusundan po ba? Since it is subtraction, gagawin natin yung second function, we're going to change the sign automatically. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? So, our g of x is what? Negative 12x squared plus 7x plus 15. We change the sign from negative 12, it will become positive 12. Ginagawa lang po natin yan kapag we're looking for the difference. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Pagsasum, natin change po. Nasusundan? Then we have positive 5, 7x. So it will become negative 7x. Positive 15 will become negative 15. And then we follow the rule on how to add functions. Nakakaintindihan po ba? So ganun ulit. Like sign, copy the sign, add the number. Like sign, copy the sign, add the number, copy the variable. Like sign, copy the sign, add the number, copy the variable. Walang ka-partner? Okay, we just bring it down. Ayan na po yung difference niya. Nasusundan po ba? Parang lagi po tayong pumupunta sa adding. Lagi pong adding ang ating ginagawa. Kaya lang, the difference of the sum, tsaka difference, pag sum po, natin change. Wala po tayong pinapalitan na signs. Nakakaintindihan ba? Kapag difference, automatic, pinapalitan natin yung sign ng second function. Pagkatapos, magpuproceed pa rin tayo sa addition. Nasusundan po ba? Now, let's have the example 3. Pagtatluhan na. So, we have I minus F plus H of X. So, it means I of X minus F of X plus H of X. So, we do the first two muna. Yan muna ang gagawin natin. So, what we're going to do is, okay, get the difference of I and F. Okay, copy the I. So, we have 15x raised to 3. Leave a little space kasi wala naman tayong x raised to 2. So, plus 7x plus 4. Since it is difference or subtraction, change the sign of f of x. Nasusundan po ba? Automatically. So, we have here, our f of x is positive 2x3 will become negative 2x3. Ilalagay natin where our x raised to 3 lies or located. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Then we have positive 5x, so it will become negative 5x. Then, negative 11 will become positive 11. Nasusundan po. And then, like sign, copy the sign, add the number. Unlike sign, you subtract. Okay. 7 minus 5, 2. Copy the sign of 7 and copy the variable. And then, wala namang x raised to 2. So, sunod na tayo sa x raised to 3. Unlike sign, you subtract. 15 minus 2, 13. Copy the, it will become positive kasi 15 is greater than 2. Okay, and then we have here, copy the variable with its corresponding exponent. So, kapag po yung ating first term is positive, there's no need to write the plus sign. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Sa first term lang, pero pag sa middle term, tsaka sa last term, lagi po siyang may plus sign. If positive. Nakakaintindihan po ba? Pero if you write positive here, is still correct. Nasusundan? Okay, now, it's not yet the final answer because this is only the difference of our I and F. Nasusundan? Then we go to the plus H. So, since it is plus, we will not change the sign of function H. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Kapag lang po sinusundan ng minus, yun po yung pinapalitan natin yung sign. Is it clear? Okay, now, we have here H. Ito yung H natin. So, copy naman natin ngayon. So, we have here, okay, so we have negative 6x3, walang papalitang sign na, plus 5x2, then minus 10x, and then minus 8. Ayan po. So, punta tayo dito. Walang pinalitan kasi plus po yan. Okay. The rule uli. Unlike sign, we subtract. 15 minus 8, 7. Copy the sign of 15. So, magiging positive 7. Nasusundan po ba? Unlike sign. So, we have here, we subtract. 10 minus 2, 8. Copy the sign of 10. Negative, copy the variable. Yung 5x squared, wala naman siyang katapat. So, bring down lang natin yung ating 5x squared. Lagi may kasamang sign ha. Kasi pag wala, magiging 3 terms na lang yan. Okay, and then here, pagkaiba ng sign, so we subtract. 13 minus 6 is 7. Copy the sign of 13, positive. So, that will be 7x raised to 3. So, this will be the final answer. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Hindi po natin ibabox to ha, kasi this is only the answer in our first and second function. So, ang ibabox po natin will be the last answer. If we have, okay, 3 functions to be added. Kung 4 yan, so titignan natin ulit. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Kapag ang sinundan niya yung minus, papalitan naman natin sign yung idudugtong natin. Is it clear? Nasusundan po ba? Is there any question on how to get the sum and difference? Okay. So now we go to the product of function. If f and g are functions with domain d of f and d of g respectively, their product is the function defined as, okay, f times g of x is equal to f of x times g of x. So let's have here the given from your copy. So we have for our a of x, we have x squared minus 9. b of x is 2x minus 6. Then we have c of x is equal to 7x plus 12. And then we have d of x is equal to 9x minus 12. Okay, so we have here in our first example, AB of x. Again, when two variables put together, it means multiply. Nagkakaintindihan ba? So it means the function of A multiply to the function of B. So what is our A? X squared minus 9 times 2x minus 6. There are many ways on how are we going to get the product. We can have multiply it vertically, we can multiply it horizontally, or you can have the FOIL method. Or pwede naman din natin ang horizontal. Sa akin, ginagawa ko na lang here is separate the first factor, x squared, multiplied by the second factor. Again, these called factors. Factors are the variable or the numbers we multiply to produce a product. Nagkakaintindihan ba? So, ginagawa ko, separate the first factor and then multiply it to the second factor separately. And then, pag ganun lang po yung multiply natin. Tapos ilagay natin siya ng vertical. So x squared, pag tayo nag-multiply, of course, by the way, like sign is positive, unlike sign is negative. Of course, we multiply the number, and then if there is a exponent in the variable, we add the exponent. Okay, so we have here positive times positive is positive. It means imaginary 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Then we have x raised to 3. Then we have x squared times negative 6, unlike sign, so negative. So we have 6x squared. Negative 9 times 2x, negative 18x. Negative 9 times negative 6, negative times negative, positive, 9 times 6, 54. Tingnan natin kung wala na po siyang like terms. Kapag wala ng like terms, it means that will be the best answer. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? So this will be the best answer. Let's have here our second example. We have C, D times X. So it means C of X times D of X. So our C is 7x plus 12 multiplied by our D, 9x minus 12. So you can have 7x times 9x minus 12 plus 12 times 9x minus 12. So ganun lang po yung pag-multiply natin. So we have 7 times 9, 63, x times x, x raised to 2. Positive times negative, negative, 7 times 2, 14, 7 times 1, 7 plus 1, 84, x. Then we have positive times positive, positive. Then we have 2 times 9, 18. 9 times 1, 9 plus 1, 10, x minus 12 times 12, 144. As you can see, it's not yet the final answer. Bakit? Dahil mayroon pa pong like terms. Nakakaintindihan po ba? So, copy na lang po yung wala. So, 63x squared. Since like term to, tingnan natin yung kanyang sign. Magkaiba. Para tayong nag-a-add. So, subtract natin. So, of course, we subtract 108 to 84. Hindi naman tayo pwede mag-subtract na 84 minus 108. So, 108 minus 84 is what? 24. So, copy the sign of 108. So, positive 24x. Copy the variable. Then, copy the minus 144. Nasusundan po ba? Nasusundan? Kung hindi po kaya ganito, pwede po natin siyang gawing 63x squared minus 84x plus 108x minus 144. Yan din po yun. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Pag walang ka-partner, ibaba. Then, sabi ko, pag magkaiba ng sign, you subtract. 108 minus 84 is 24. Copy the sign of 108. Copy the variable. Ibaba yung walang partner. As you can see, you will have the same answer. Nasusundan po ba? Nasusundan? Okay. Now we go to our example 3. B and C. So we have here B of X times C of X. So again, our B is what? 2x minus 6. And we have here 7x plus 12. Again, yung 2x, paghiwalayin, 2x times 7x plus 12 minus 6. Then we have 7x plus 12. Pag ganun lang din po uli ang ating pag-multiply. Tandaan, kapag magkaiba ng sign, negative. Pag magkamukha ng sign, positive. Of course, we multiply the number. And then we add the exponent. 2 times 7, 14. X raised to 2. Kasi x raised to 1 times x raised to 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. Nasusundan po ba? Then we have positive times positive, positive, 2 times 12, 24x. Then negative times positive, negative, 6 times 7, 42x. Negative times positive, negative, 6 times 12 is what? 72. And then still not the final answer. Kasi meron po tayong dalawang x. Dapat single lang siya. So, we have here 14x squared, 24. Bali, 42 po siya. 42 minus 24. So, that will be 12 minus 4 is 8, 18. So, we have here 18. Take the sign of 42. Kasi 42 is bigger than 24. So, that will be negative 18x. Then, copy minus 72. So, this will be the product. Nasusundan po ba? Nasusundan. Okay. Now, what if dalawa at saka tatlo? Or tatlo at saka trinomial multiplied by the binomial. Let's say, dagdagan natin ito ng 9x minus 3. Okay. So, let's say, we multiply A and B this time. Okay, we multiply A and B. So we have here A, B of x. So we have A of x times B of x. So as you can see, okay, this is trinomial and this is binomial. Tandaan, A times B is the same as B times A. Am I correct? Diba? 5 times 3. 3 times 5. Still the same. Kaya kahit po A times B or B times A, parehas lang po yun. Since ito ay trinomial, ito ay binomial, baliktadin lang po natin. Gawin na lang po natin siya B times A. So we have B of x times A of x. Ibig sabihin, 2x minus 6 multiplied by x squared minus 9x minus 3. Ito po yung paghihiwalayin natin. Nagkakaintindihan ba? So we have 2x multiplied by our A. X squared minus 9x minus 3. Minus, yung second term naman doon ng binomial. So we have minus 6, tapos yung buo uli ng ating A. So, x squared minus 9x minus 3. Nasusundan po ba? And then we multiply our multiplier 1 at a time po. So, dito po. Ngayon, pwede naman yan automatic ay ilagay na natin sa tamang place. Ibig sabihin, imaginary, x raised to 3, x raised to 2, x and constant. Okay, so now we have here 2x times x raised to 2. That is what? 2x raised to 3. So we have positive 2x raised to 3. 2x times negative 9x. Negative 18x raised to 2. So we have negative 18x raised to 2. 2x times negative 3. Negative 6x. Okay, now, dito naman tayo sa pangalawa. Negative 6 times x squared. Negative 6x squared. Dito na natin ilagay. Negative 6x squared. Nasusundan po ba ako? Then we have negative 6 times negative 9x positive 54x. So, dito natin ilagay sa may 6x. And then, negative 3 times negative 6 times negative 3, positive 18. Then, we add. Kung ano yung rule ng ating adding to, so walang ka-partner, baba lang po natin yan. Magkaiba, so we subtract. 54 minus 6 is what? 40? Ano po? 8. So, positive 48. Take the sign of 54. Kasi mas malaki yung 54 sa 6. And then, like sign, copy the sign, add the number. So, we have negative 24x squared. Walang ka-partner, ibaba lang po natin. Nasusundan po ba? Nasusundan. Okay, now, what if, okay, 3 by 3 naman. Let's say we have here, okay, so let's say we have here 2x, 6x plus 1. So, wala na tayong pwedeng baligtarin kasi pantay na silang tagtatlo. Okay? So, gagawin na lang natin is tatlong groupings na rin ang gagawin natin. So, we have here x squared minus 9x minus 3 multiplied by 2x squared minus 6x plus 1. So, gagawin natin, itong tatlong to ay itatimes natin bawat isa dito sa second factor. So, yung una muna, x squared times 2x squared minus 6x plus 1. Yung pangalawa, minus, parang chop-chopin natin. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Dito uli. Yung pangatlo, nasusundan po ba? And then, one at a time, i-multiply po natin siya isa-isa. Tapos, imagine na lang natin, since pinakamataas ay 4, ibig sabihin, x raised to 4, x raised to 3, x raised to 2, x, and then constant. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? So, ibig sabihin ito, i-align lang po natin siya. So, we have here x raised to 4, x raised to 3, x raised to 2, x, and the constant. Okay, now we have, it means 1. 1 times 2, 2x raised to 4. So, we have 2x raised to 4. Then, we have positive times negative is negative. X2 times 6x, we have negative 6x raised to 3. Nasusundan po ba? Then, we have x squared times positive 1, positive x squared. Dito na tayo sa pangalawa. Negative times positive, negative. X times x, x3. Kaya dito po natin ilalagay yung sagot niya. So, negative 9 times positive 2, negative 18, x3. Then, negative times negative, positive. 9 times 6, 54, x2. So, positive 54, x2. Then we have, what else? Negative times positive, negative. 9x times 1, negative 9x. Nasusundan po. Okay, next po. Dito na tayo sa pangatlo. Negative times positive, negative. 3 times 2x squared, negative 3x, negative 6x squared. Dito yon, negative 6x squared. Then we have negative 3 times negative 6x, positive 18x. Then negative 3 times positive 1, negative 3. Then we add. Nasusundan po ba? Nasusundan. Kapag walang kasama, ibababa lang po natin. So, negative 3. Pag magkaiba ng sign, anong sabi ko? We subtract. What is 18 minus 9? 9. Copy the sign of 18. Positive 9x. Then here, pagsamahin po muna natin to. What is 54 plus 1? 55. 55 minus 6, 49. Copy the sign of 55. So, positive 49x squared. Then, magkamukha ng sign, we add. Copy the sign. So, negative 24x3. Then, walang ka-partner, ibaba ng 4. So, this will be the product. Nasusundan po ba? Okay. So, now we go to the quotient of function. So, pag sinabi natin quotient, understandable na it is division. Okay, if f and g are functions with domain d of f and d of g respectively, their quotient is the function defined as f divided by g of x is equal to f of x divided by g of x. But, okay, kapag po tayo ay nagdi-divide, ang unang papasok dyan, there is a factoring involved. Kasi po, pag sa function, kaya po tayo nagpa-factory para po ma-simplify. Parang, kumbaga sa ating pong fraction, halimbawa, 8/12, hinahanap natin yung greatest common factor, which is 4, di ba? Para lang maging maging 2/3. So, ganun din lang po dito sa ating pong quotient of function. So, kukunin po muna natin yung factors. So, balikan po muna natin yung spatial product in order to get the factors. Kapag po ang given, example, ang given ay 4x minus 20, binomial lang po yan. Okay. Ang laging isa sa isip nyo, pag yan ay pinactor, ito ay common factor. Kapag ganito, yung ating ibig sabihin, ano daw yung divisible dito sa first term at saka sa second term. So, we have 4 and 20. And what is the greatest factor of 4 and 20? Sa 4, di po ba? So, ibig sabihin, yung 4 na di-divide sa 4, yung 20 na di-divide sa 4. So, yung tinatawag natin common factor. So, yung common factor niya, ilalabas natin kasi di-divide natin to. So, we have 4x divide by 4, cancel out natin, natira ay x minus 20 divide by 4 and that will be 5. So, ito na po yung factors ng 4x minus 20. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Pag sinabi natin factors, numbers to multiply in order to get the product. Ito yung product niya. Kasi pag tinimes daw natin yan, 4 times x is 4x minus 4 times 5 is 20. Nasusundan. So, ito po yung tinatawag na factors. Now, kapag yung given naman daw ay x squared minus 64, ibig sabihin, ito ay difference of perfect square. Kasi po ito ay perfect variable. Pag sinabi natin perfect variable, ibig sabihin nito, yung kanya pong exponent are even number. Ano daw yung even number? Divisible by 2. Ano daw yung perfect variable? X raised to 2, x raised to 4, x raised to 6, x raised to 8, x raised to 10, and so on. Ang tawag dyan ay perfect variable. Ano daw yung kanyang factor? Saan daw nabuo yung x raised to 2? When we multiply x by another x. Paano nabuo yung x raised to 4? When we multiply x squared by x squared. Paano nabuo yung x raised to 6? X raised to 3 times x raised to 3. Paano nabuo yung x raised to 8? X raised to 4 times x raised to 4, x raised to 5 times x raised to 5. Ang tawag naman po dito ay factors. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Okay. So, ibig sabihin, ito po yung square niya, ito yung kanyang root. Okay, now, dapat po ang operation ay minus, kaya nga po difference. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Kapag plus, hindi po natin pwedeng gamitin yung proseso later. Yung 64, ito po ay perfect number. Ano daw yung mga perfect number? What are the perfect numbers? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144, 169, 196, 200, and so on. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Ang tawag dito ay perfect number. Ano daw yung root niya? 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4, 5 times 5, 6 times 6, 7 times 7, 8 times 8, 9 times 9, and so on. Okay, since ito ay perfect variable, perfect number, minus, kaya po ito ay difference of perfect square. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? If the given is a difference of perfect square, gagawa lang po tayo ng dalawang open close parenthesis. Isang plus, isang minus. Kukunin natin yung root nito or yung factor nito. Ano yung factor daw ng x squared? X, tag-isa. Ano daw yung factor ng 64? 8. So, ito po yung factors nito. Nagkakaintindihan ba? So, ito yung tinatawag nating factors. Ibig sabihin, pag multiply natin to, ito ang lalabas na product. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Now, pwede rin po ba yung 9x to the 4th minus 25? Is 9 a perfect number? Is x raised to 4 a perfect variable? Yes. Is 25 a perfect number? Yes. And the operation is minus. So, pasok pa rin siya sa difference. Ang tawag po dyan ay difference of perfect squares. Ayan po. Under rin po siya yan. So, paano naman do? Yan. Ganun ulit. Gagawa ulit tayo ng open close parenthesis, plus and minus. Ano daw yung root ng 9? Ano daw yung root ng 9? 3. Tag-isa. Ano daw yung root ng x4? x2, x2. Tag-isa. Ano yung root ng 25? 5. Tag-isa. Ayan po yung kanya factors. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Ginagawa lang po yan kapag perfect number or perfect variable at tapos yung operation po ay minus. Eh, miss, paano kapag naging plus yan? Hindi po na natin siya pwedeng gawin ng ganito. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Next, kapag naman daw ang given is trinomial. Example naman po. So, we have here, x squared plus 7x plus 12. Okay, hindi na po natin pwedeng gamitin yung ganito. Dahil, ito naman po ay trinomial. Ang gagawin po naman natin is titingnan po muna natin. Ang una natin titingnan yung first term. Yung first term po ba ay perfect variable? Yes. Okay, so ibig sabihin nito, pupunin natin yung factor nito. So, that will be x times x. Ngayon, dito sa itong 12 na to, mag-isip daw tayo ng factor ng 12. Na kapag in-add natin or minus natin, lalabas yung 7. Okay, ano to? Yung mga factors ng 12. So, meron tayong 12 times 1. Meron tayong 4 times 3. Meron tayong 6 times 2. Ano pa? Meron pa ba? Okay, wala na. Saan daw dito pwedeng lumabas yung 7? Sa 4 times 3. Bakit? Kasi 4 plus 3 is 7. Pwedeng plus, pwedeng minus. Basta kailangan lalabas daw yung number sa gitna. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? So, ang gagawin natin, gagawa tayo ulit ng dalawang parenthesis. Kukunin natin yung factor ng x squared. Ano daw yung factor niya? X times x. Ngayon, yung bigger number, kunin natin yung dalawang number, ito 4 and 3. mas mainam yung bigger number laging nasa, ano to, left side. Nandito lagi yung bigger number, 4, tsaka 3. Ngayon, yung bigger number, lagi niya itong kamukha. Last. Tapos, itatimes mo to. Positive times positive, positive. Yan po yun. So, ibig sabihin, ito daw yung factor nito. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Ibig sabihin, pag multiply natin to, lalabas to. Check natin if that will be correct. Diba, paano mag-multiply? X times x plus 3 plus 4 times x plus 3. X times x, x squared. X times 3, 3x. 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 3, 12. So, add natin, positive 12, positive 7x, x squared. As you can see, lalabas to. Nakakaintindihan ba? So, ibig sabihin, ito yung factor niya. Nasusundan mo ba? Okay, now we go to our example ulit. Dito naman tayo. Number 3. Take a look at this one. X squared plus x minus 12. So, ano daw ibig sabihin nun? Kukunin natin itong 12. Ano daw yung 12 natin na pwede mag-produce ng 1? Again, the same pa rin. 4 and 3. Nasusundan ba? So, we have here 4, x, 4, and 3. Copy the sign. Positive times negative, negative. So, yun yung factor niya. Okay. Now, bakit daw kailangan i-factor kapag sa quotient of function? Okay, so let's go to our copy. Anyway, kahit naman hindi kayo mag-copy, naka-video record naman to, right? So, kita nyo din naman yan sa board. Maka-clear yung pagkaka-record nyo, ha? Just like in the recall. Okay. So, let's have here a of x is x squared minus 9. Eh, dito yung difference of perfect square. Ano daw yung factors niya? So, ang factors daw niya ay x plus 3 and x minus 3. Kasi ito daw ay under difference of perfect squares. Okay, next, b of x. Sa b of x, we have 2x minus 6. Since ito ay hindi difference, dalawahan lang, common factor. Ano daw yung factor nilang in common? 2. So, labas natin yung 2. 2x divided by 2 is x. Then, 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, yan yung factor, ha? Then, we have here c of x. So, that will be x squared plus 7x plus 12, which is ginawa natin kanina. At ano yung nakuha natin factor? X plus 4 and x plus 3. Yung ginawa natin kanina yan, ha? And we have our d of x, which is ginawa din natin this upper part. So, we have x squared plus x minus 12, which is x plus 4 and x minus 3. Okay. Bakit daw kailangan natin i-factor? Sa test niyo, hindi pa given yung factor. So, you're going to, okay, find the factors before you divide. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Why? Kasi po, example natin, number 1. Okay, a divide by b of x. So, that will be a of x divide by b of x. Kung hindi natin siya ipa-factor, it will look like this one. Parang ganito lang magiging itsura niya. What is our a of x? X squared minus 9 over what is our b of x? 2x minus 6. As you can see, parang kinapi lang natin. Di ba? Katulad doon sabi ko sa inyo, 8 over 20. Parang 8 over 20 lang yan. Hindi natin siya na-divide or hindi natin siya na-simplify. Dito pumapasok yung ating factoring. Kukunin natin yung factor ng ating a of x. And that is x plus 3 and x minus 3. Kukunin natin yung factor ng ating b of x. And that is 2x minus 3. Eliminate natin yung common factor. Ano yung common factor niya? X minus 3. Ano natira? So we have x plus 3 over 2. Ayan na po yung quotient. Nagkakaintindihan po ba? Okay. Kaya po, kailangan natin makuha muna yung factors. Kasi kung hindi natin makuha yung factors, hindi natin siya masisimplify. Is it clear? Okay. Now we go to number 2. Sabi dito ay c over d of x. So that will be c of x over d of x. Ano daw yung ating c of x? X squared plus 7x plus 12. Ano daw yung ating d of x? X squared plus x minus 12. Ano daw yung factor niya? X plus 4 and x plus 3 over x plus 4 and x minus 3. Cancel out natin yung common factor. Ayan. Ano natira? X plus 3 over x minus 3. Hindi po natin siya pwede makancel kasi hindi sila like terms. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Miss, pwede bang i-cancel na lang yung x saka x? No. Kasi po as single term sila. Hindi sila pwede. Para bang 23 over 25. Hindi pwede natin cancel yung 2. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Kasi magkasama yon. Okay. So, iyan na po yung answer. And the last one, number 3. Nasusundan po ba? So, we have here b and d of x. So, that will be b of x divided by d of x. What is our b of x? 2x minus 6. b of x, x squared plus x minus 12. Ano ba yung factor nito? 2 times x minus 3. Sa baba is x plus 4 and x minus 3. Cancel out. So ano natira? 2 over x plus 4. Miss, pwede bang paliitin natin yung 2 and 4? No po. Kasi po, sila lagi ay as 1. Nagkakaintindihan po. Kaya we just simply copy this 1. Is it clear? Yes. Okay.